Many of you in this room probably remember years ago when the state was in a very similar situation as we are now, with a low tax revenue in our coffers and roads in disrepair, education system. You all read the paper every day and realize that we needed some monies back in the early 90s. And believe it or not, people came up with this novel idea of gaming in Mississippi. Nobody thought it would pass. In the midst of the night, some language came into some legislation, and we had gambling on water. People really thought that if gambling was on water, that we didn't have it in our state, so we could use it here. So that's how it came about. But what really was the success of where we are now was the way it started. And we patterned our laws after Nevada. Did a good job of that. We looked at folks that have been doing it a long time. They did it extremely well. So we patterned our laws after Nevada. We had a good tax rate, favorable tax rate to the industry looking to invest in the state of Mississippi. As you know, it's 12%, 8% going to the state general coffers, and about 4% going to the local people that have gaming. But most important of all was the appointment of those gaming commissioners. That gave, I think, the public the confidence that we've got men of the utmost integrity and character that will regulate this industry. If we're going to have it, let's do it right. Let's not get, back in those days, all I heard was the mob, the mafia, all of those words, crime. So we wanted to put people in charge that people knew that were very successful in business, wealthy business people, and their character had been proven over the years. Many of you may know Stuart Irby was our first chairman. Then we got Victor Smith, who was just a great man. We have right now Jerry St. Pay, the old chairman of Northrop Grumman, John Hairston, the CEO of Hancock Bank, Bill Gresham, old petroleum fella up in the Delta. And these people were giants in their industry, and I think that is what brought the confidence from the state, from the people, the public, saying, hey, these people are really going to watch what happens. And those people were appointed, and then gaming came in very slowly. As some may remember, some may have been up there with the old splash up in the Delta that was just in the middle of a cotton field, 110 degrees, people paying $10 a head as far as the eye could see. People are saying, what is this? People are coming. And so they said, well, let's start this. Let's put another one, and another one came, and another came, and then people started to come. And then the commission thought, look, the idea of gaming in Mississippi, we don't want our own people playing here. We want to make this as an economic development engine. We want to couple it with tourism. We don't want our own people playing. And we want to bring people from the outside and make it a tourist industry. And another thing we don't want these boats to pick up and leave. And at that time, these boats were literally old paddle boats. So we came up with what we called an infrastructure rule. So what we did, we said, if whatever the cost of your project, if it's $100 million, then $25 million will be invested in some sort of infrastructure. Well, what happened and what we wanted at the time was hotels. We thought that would do it. Well, the Isle of Capri down the coast was the first one to build a hotel. Next week, completely sold out. Sold out the next week, then the next casino built a hotel, sold out. Then the Isle of Capri built another tower, and then the rest is history. It kind of came along as the hotels is really what brought the people into the state. So it was a huge success to make this economic development engine as part of the state.